Hello everyone, and thank you for stopping by my channel. My name is Sadie, and today I will be guiding you through a yoga flow with lots of twists and balances. So we will start on our mat on all fours. All right, so we'll just start off by taking some cat-cows. Inhaling, dropping the belly. And exhale to curl the spine. Inhale to drop the belly. Exhale to curve. And just taking this at our own pace. Stopping anywhere that might be tight or sticky this morning. And we can start letting ourselves shift from side to side, or maybe drawing circles with the rib cage. We'll take 2 more breaths. Evening out on both sides. And we'll meet with a nice long spine, neutral. We'll inhale, lift the right arm up. And exhale to thread it through, right shoulder coming down. Walk this left hand underneath our shoulder to lift back up, unwind, and come back to neutral. We'll take it on the left. Left arm reaches up, big inhale, and exhale to thread it through. The right hand comes back under the shoulder. We press to unwind. And bring that hand down. We'll walk the hands out. Drop the chest, drop the heart, coming into our puppy pose. Knees over, hips over the knees. We'll press into the hands to look forward, walking the hands back underneath our shoulders, tucking the toes. We'll lift up to downward facing dog. And we'll stay here for about 5 breaths. So taking this time to press into the knuckles, into all 10 fingers, walking from foot to foot, lifting heel, bending knees. We'll bend both knees, Look in between the hands. We'll start to baby step our way up to our hands for a forward fold. Feet hip distance apart. And just letting the head swing from side to side. Maybe grabbing opposite elbow. We'll release the hands and press into the feet to roll up to our mountain pose, Tadasana. Big inhale in through the nose and exhale out the mouth. We'll inhale to reach the arms up. We'll exhale, bending the knees, opening the arms to the right wall. Trying to keep the hip bones square. We'll inhale back to center, arms reach up. And exhale, open up to the left, bending the knees. One more time, inhale, arms reach up. We'll bend the knees, open the arms to the right. This time we'll straighten the right knee, keeping the left bent, and we'll reach this left arm all the way down, grabbing a hold of the right leg. Right arm reaching to the sky. Inhaling to reach even more. And exhale, folding forward. We'll lift up halfway, extending through the crown of the head. Exhale, plant the hands, and we'll bend the knees to roll up back to our mountain pose. We'll inhale to reach the arms up and open the arms to the left side, bending through the knees. Nice. We'll straighten that left leg, keeping the right one bent, and we'll slide the right hand down the leg, grabbing a hold of the opposite leg. One more breath here, really reaching through that top arm. And exhale to fold, bending both knees. We'll lift up halfway. Plant the hands and press to the feet to roll up. We'll bend the knees, big inhale, reaching the arms up. And we'll exhale to fold over, swan dive. Lifting up halfway. Flat back, hands come down. We'll step the right foot back and then the left coming to our plank pose. We'll lower all the way down to the belly, elbows pulling into the sides. And we'll lift up, cobra pose. Lowering down. And we'll press it back to our downward facing dog. Walking the heels out. We'll bend our knees, look forward, and step or hop our way back to the hands. Forward folds, lifting up halfway. Lower the hands, and we'll press into the ground as we lift all the way up to stand. Hands come to the heart. Starting with our sun salutations this morning, we'll inhale, reach the arms out and up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. And exhale, plant the hands. Step the feet back to a plank. And we'll lower down. Lifting up, cobra pose. And exhale to make our way all the way back, downward facing dog. We'll bend through the knees, look forward, and hop our way back up. Forward fold. Lifting up halfway, inhale. And exhale, pressing into the ground as we reach all the way up. Hands joined together and come to the heart. Last time, we'll inhale, arms reach wide. And exhale, swan dive. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, plant the hands, stepping it back, plank pose. This time we can take a chaturanga to our upward dog or stay as we were. We'll exhale our way back to downward facing dog. And take a second here. Pressing the heels down, lifting the sits bones high. We'll inhale, lift the right leg up. We'll exhale, knee comes to the nose, plank pose. Inhale, press up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Last time, inhale, three-legged dog. And exhale, knee to nose. And we'll step this foot in between the hands, dropping the back knee, untucking the toes, coming into our low lunge. Shoulders pressing down. We'll plant the left hand, reach the right arm high. Easy twist. Right hand comes down. We'll start to pull the hips back, flexing the right toes. Half splits. Really extending through the crown. We'll roll forward onto the right foot, tuck the back toes, and lift all the way up to our high lunge. So you may have to shift the back leg in just slightly, pressing both feet down into the mat. We'll inhale, reaching up, and exhale to open the arms to the right. Both hands come together at the heart. And we'll take our lunge prayer twist. Lifting up, coming back to center. We'll step that back foot in just slightly, coming into our warrior one legs. Hands will come to the waist, and we'll straighten through that front leg as we flat back to fold over. So coming to our flat back, we'll reach the fingertips down, taking our pyramid pose. Really stretching through the hamstring. We'll bend the front knee. Walk the fingers out about 6 inches and we'll lift off standing splits. Starting to feel that right hamstring expanding, extending out. One more inhale. And exhale, we'll step the feet together, coming into our chair pose. Toes together, heels apart. Sitting the hips down, we'll reach the fingers up towards the sky. Stretching the knees, we'll fold over. Taking our vinyasa, lift up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands and step the feet back, plank. We'll lower down to the belly or chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. And we'll exhale to lift it up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, three-legged dog. And exhale, knee comes to nose, plank pose. Inhale, lift up, three-legged dog. Exhale, plank pose, knee to nose. Last time. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. And let's step that foot through. Low lunge, dropping the back knee, untucking the toes. Heart shining forward. We'll plant the right palm, lift the left hand high. Easy twist. Left hand back down. We'll tug the hips back, taking our half splits. Left toes pulling up towards the face. One more breath here. And on an exhale, we'll roll forward, coming all the way up onto the back foot and stepping it in just slightly, high lunge. Squeezing both legs towards midline for balance. Inhaling to reach the arms up. And exhale, we'll open both arms to the left. Breathing here. We'll draw the hands together at the heart and take our prayer twist. Right elbow crossing over the left knee. One more breath here. And we'll unwind, lifting back up. We'll step that back foot in just slightly, planting the back foot down at a 45-degree angle, warrior one legs. We'll bring our hands to our hips, straightening the front knee, and we'll fold, coming to a flat back first. Hips pulling to the back wall, and we'll release the fingertips down, pyramid pose. Feeling the foot to earth connection here, pressing against the mat to feel length in the hamstring. We'll bend into the front knee. Walk the fingertips out about 6 inches and lift off standing splits. Breathing here. One more inhale. And we'll exhale, stepping the feet together, toes together, heels apart, sitting the hips down, chair pose. Utkatasana. Stretch the legs and fold, swan dive. And we'll take our vinyasa, lifting up halfway, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back, plank pose. Inhale to lower all the way down. Exhale. Inhale, press up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts, three-legged dog. And exhale to step it up and through. We'll come straight to our warrior one. Reaching the arms up. Planting the back foot down at a 45-degree angle. We'll grab the left wrist with the right hand and just take a slight side bend over to the right side. Back to center. We'll release the hands down, hands coming to the hips. We'll stretch that front leg and start to bend over, flat back. We'll release the left hand down on the inside of the right foot. And then we'll start to twist the upper body to the right wall, keeping the hand on the hip. From here, we can either stay where we are or extend the right arm high for our revolved pyramid pose. Breathing deeply here. One more breath. Then on an exhale, bring that hand down. We'll bend into the front knee. Lift up about halfway, so a nice flat back. Hands joined together at the heart. And we'll shift onto the front leg, coming into a warrior three. Hands staying at the heart. Pinky toe pulling down. Nice, we'll bend both knees and roll up on the standing leg. So only the right leg touches the floor. We roll up, left knee comes into the chest. Finding stability. We're gonna take a twist from here. So our option is to bring the right hand to the right leg, the right hand to the left leg and twist to open up to the left wall. Or if we'd like to, we can grab that big toe with the peace fingers and reach it out in front of us. Just here for a moment. If your leg's extended, you can bend it back in, releasing the toes, knee coming to the chest. If you were in a twist, come back, hands joined together at the heart. And we'll take our warrior three once more, but reaching the arms in front of us. From here, we'll bend the standing leg, arms come out to a T. And stretch, arms reach back in front of us. Inhale, arms coming to a T. And exhale, reach the arms out in front of us. Last time, inhale, arms come out to a T. Bending that bottom knee. And exhale, arms come out in front of us. We'll step the feet together, squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. And we'll exhale to fold over. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, hands plant. We'll take our vinyasa. And always feel free to skip it. Pressing back to downward facing dog. And we'll take it on the other side. Left leg lifts high, three-legged dog. And we'll exhale, step it through. Warrior one. Back foot plants down, 45-degree angle. Grabbing the right wrist with the left hand, we'll take a nice easy side bend. We'll lift back up. Release the hands down to the hips. And we'll stretch the front leg, coming into a flat back. Slowing the breathing down here. We'll drop the right fingertips down. And we'll start to revolve the upper body to the left wall. We can stay here or extend that left arm up to the ceiling. Breathing here. And I know this is hard. I'm shaking too. All right, we'll exhale to drop that hand back down, bending into the front knee. We'll lift up to a flat back. Hands come together at the heart. Firm up that left leg as we reach forward into our warrior three with prayer hands. Breathing here. One more breath. We'll bend both knees, press into the left foot, and we'll roll up on one foot, right knee coming into the chest. We'll take our twist here, so either grabbing a hold of that right knee with the left hand, or reaching forward for those peace fingers, and we'll extend the right arm back. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Wherever we are, we'll meet back, knee to chest, hands in prayer. And we'll kick that right leg back, coming into our warrior three, arms out in front of us. We'll inhale to bend that bottom knee, open the arms to a T. And exhale to stretch everything back out. Inhale, T. Exhale, stretch everything out. Last time, inhale, bend and T. Exhale, stretch everything out. And we'll keep the legs straight as we squeeze the legs together to stand tall. Take a big inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale to swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step it back. Take our vinyasa. Inhale. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. And exhale, downward dog. Let's walk the feet in just a couple of tiny steps. It's just a smaller downward dog. We'll reach the left hand across to the right leg and take a small twist, opening the heart up to the right wall. Then release back to center. And we'll take the right hand now across to the left leg, opening the heart to the left wall. We're working the body pretty hard for this class, so keep breathing. Release the leg, and we'll step those feet back to a downward dog. Take a second, come back to the breath. Inhale, right leg lift. And exhale, step it up and through. We'll come to our high lunge this time. Legs firming up, pulling into the midline. All right, here we go. We're gonna reach all the way forward, coming into our warrior three. Bending the knees, just bending the bottom knee, sorry. Arms come out to a T. As we stretch the bottom leg, we'll start to revolve the upper body to the right wall, coming into our revolved half moon. Just taking a second here, this is our challenging pose of the class. One more breath. And exhale, hands come down, standing splits. We'll bend both knees, keeping the left foot up. And we'll roll to stand. Hands come to the heart. We'll cross the left ankle over the right knee, sitting the hips back, standing pigeon pose, or figure four. Inhale to stand, unwind the legs, and step the left leg back, warrior two. Stretching the right leg. We'll tip the hips back, coming all the way down, triangle pose. Right hand pressing against the right shin, left arm reaching high. And this should feel really good and really easy after all the hard work we did. Gaze coming back down to the mat. We'll bend the front knee, lifting back up, warrior two. We'll take our reverse, right arm reaches up and back. Back to warrior two. And we'll step up to the front of the mat, chair pose. Heel toe those feet nice and wide. We'll drop the hands to our heart, Malasana, yogi squat. Elbows pressing against the knees. Slowing down the breath here. We'll press into the feet and we'll begin to stretch the legs. Heel toeing the feet back underneath the hips. We'll reach the arms up overhead. And exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. We'll step it back to plank. Feel free to take a vinyasa here or skip it. We'll meet in downward facing dog. We'll walk our feet in just a couple of steps to shorten our dog. We'll reach the right arm across to the left leg or ankle, pulling the body through. And exhale to release. Other side, left arm reaches across to the right leg. Pull the body through. Big inhale through the nose. And let it go out the nose. Step the feet back to a regular downward dog, and we'll take it on the other side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Three-legged dog. Exhale, step it all the way up, coming into our high lunge. Arms reach up. And we'll start to shift the body forward. And we'll lift off warrior three. Bend the standing leg, open the arms to a T. And we'll straighten the standing leg as we begin to revolve the upper body to the left. So right hand comes down, left arm reaches up, revolved half moon. And this is challenging. So always feel free to put that back leg down if it's too much. We're here for 3, for 2, and 1. Drop that left hand, standing splits. We'll bend both knees and roll up, standing on just the left leg. Hands come to prayer, and we'll cross right ankle over left leg, sitting back, standing pigeon pose. Slowing down the breath. Inhale, unwind the legs, and step the right leg back, warrior two. Bending deeply into that left leg. We'll press into the floor as we stretch the left knee, tipping the hips to the back. Left arm reaches all the way down, pressing against the shin of the left leg, right arm reaching high. Inhaling, and exhale, turn the gaze down to the mat. We'll bend that front knee and lift back up to our warrior two. Inhale, flip the left palm, reach up and back, reverse. Back to warrior two. And we'll step the feet together, arms reach up, chair pose. We'll heel toe the feet nice and wide, hands coming to the heart. We'll sink the hips down, Malasana, yogi squat. And this doesn't have to be a still position. Feel free to rock from side to side. Come to stillness. We'll press into the mat as we stretch our knees to stand. Heel to our feet back underneath our hips. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. And exhale to fold. This will be our last call for vinyasa. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, hands plant. We'll step it back and take your final vinyasa, or feel free to skip it and go straight to child's pose. If you just did your vinyasa and you're in your downward dog, we'll slowly Drop our knees down to the mat, opening them nice and wide, toes coming together. And we'll sit the hips back, extended child's pose. And in your child's pose, notice where your mind might have went off. If you're having a really good balancing day or a really poor one. And just let all that go. And recognize the hard work that you just did. We'll press the hands down and start to walk them back toward the legs. We'll sit over to one side and extend the legs out long. We'll reach the arms all the way up and we'll fold over. One last stretch for those hamstrings. Releasing the legs. We'll roll all the way up. Let's plant our hands on either side of us, fingertips going towards the front of the room. We'll plant the feet down and lift the hips up for our reverse tabletop. Inhaling and exhale, lower the hips down. Extend the legs, grabbing behind the thighs. We'll roll to our backs. Let's pull the right knee in towards the chest, extending the left leg long. We'll take our supine twist. Right knee going over to the left side. Right arm extending out. The gaze can look toward the right hand. Inhale back to center. And we'll switch. Right leg extends long, left knee comes in, and we'll take our supine twist. Knee dropping over to the right, left arm extending out, gaze can follow. We inhale and exhale back to center. We'll bring both feet onto the mat, knees up to the sky. We'll take our bridge pose, pressing the feet down as we lift the hips, lower, middle, back off the mat. You can stay here or interlace the fingers behind the back. Walk those shoulders underneath us. Take our half wheel. Big inhale wherever you are. And exhale, release the hands if they're together. Release the back down. And bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide. Supta Baddha Konasana. Supine butterfly. Let's bring the left hand to the belly. Feeling the rise and the fall as the air comes into the body and leaves the body. We'll bring our hands to the outside of both thighs and assist them, closing them together. And then we'll extend one leg at a time. Coming into our final resting pose, Shavasana. Legs can rest as far apart as we like. Hands by our side, palms shining up to the sky. And take these final few minutes to really rest and allow the nutrients of this practice to settle in. On our next inhale, we'll start to send energy to the fingers and toes, allowing small movements back into the body. Reaching the arms up overhead, taking a full body stretch to wake back up. And allow everything to fold over onto the right side. Using the hands to press our bodies all the way up to a comfortable seat. We'll allow our eyes to stay closed or soft. Finding a comfortable seat, hands resting on the knees. We'll inhale, lifting the shoulders up to the ears. And exhale to drop them down. Let's take 3 more breaths together to finish our class. Inhaling in through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. And as we inhale this last time, notice where your body is at. Notice what has changed since the beginning of this class, how our body has gained flexibility or strength over this last 60 minutes. We'll take our final inhale together. And exhale, drawing the hands to the hearts. Thank you for joining me for class. Namaste.